Hey, look, man, Eminem is Eminem, and I like Eminem. He's one of the fucking good MCs, great MCs. He rap fella, you know what I'm saying? Ficky. He do all that shit, Eminem. And I used to think Eminem was better than me.
So what you saying right now?
He's not. Challenge. Hey, challenge it.
Game, you don't want to go versus against
Yes,
Eminem.
I do. What do you mean? Yeah, I do. Fuck you mean? So what you trying to say? Hey, let's just say what you trying to say. You trying to say that I don't want to head up fade with the white man?
No, I just want to stay on some drama. That's all.
Hey, it's not drama. You know what this is?
Not drama.
Can I tell you what it is?
Yeah.
So you know how deep I go?
Yeah.
It's the bridge is over. The bridge is over.
Don't do that.
I'm not doing that. I'm
saying it's that same vibe.
In my mind, I'm a fighter. My heart's a lighter. My soul is the fluid. My flow sparks it right up. An arthritis. Arthur with arthritis. Carpal tunnel. Marshall with startitis. I'm sick, quick with it for every lyric. Spit it. There are 6 critics who wait for me to slip with it. So quick, this dynamite stick, bury the wick. It's gonna explode any minute. Some lunatic lit it, and it's not Nelly. Do not tell me to stop yelling. When I stop selling, I quit. So stop swelling. I'm not felling. You are not ready, cause I got jelly like Beyonce's pot belly. This is destiny. Yes, money, I'm off running, so get off of me. I'm not slowing or softening. No apology.
I thought I told you I'm done with the beef clown. My son 3 now, and I've been watching Dre so long, I'm making beats now. Game on the rebound like Ben Wallace in the D-Town. I mean Shot-Town, Q, it could go down. Could I spit the whole round? 4 plus 4 pounds. Homie, this the Wild Wild West, call it a showdown. I'm Billy the Kid till they split my wig. I come back from the dead, tell them kill me again. Put my head on the barrel, dead homie to shoot me. I'm gangster, took more shots than Tukey. I'm alive, so I'ma take a Patron shot for Tukey. Roll a California blunt and keep watching the movie. Inspired by this gangbanging life since I was 2. I brought the West Coast back. What the hell you do? I'm the ice cream truck man, guns in the trunk man, drugs in the trunk man. Call me the front man.
Okay, guys. My thing is this. First of all, I want to unpack something real quick. We're going to lead up to this, right? Because we didn't get the chance to really go in last week about, because Game made some statements about Kanye West doing more for his career in 2 weeks than what Dr. Dre did for his whole career. I might have to sign for the game. Let's talk about it. This is controversial. I might should have took this one to hook, Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. We have the game, right? Now, first of all, we have the game. He was signed with what's my homie's name? Fillmore. Come on, man. What's my homie's name? JT the Bigger Figure. You know what I'm saying? Couple albums with JD the Bigger Figure. You know what I'm saying? He's running around doing mixtapes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Game is pretty much signed to Aftermath, but he's on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? He's on the shelf. Who, when y'all had your first look of Game, who was it? Your first look of Game, who was it? Was it Dr. Dre? 50 cents. There you go.
But at the same time, you was getting that he was.
Oh, sir, I got time for the bullshit.
Like,
I got time for this. I got time for
of
this.
Dre.
Okay, and that's
That
cool.
was said from the beginning,
and that's
yeah.
cool. But prior to 50 getting there, okay, did you ever hear of the Game? Because Dre had him before 50 got there. He had him. He had him. He was sitting there. He was sitting right there. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, because we're gonna have to talk about Dre's catalog. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Because we can all say, okay, everything he quote unquote touches is classic. All right, but we can say like this: after he left Death Row, he made that everybody forgot was that Aftermath. With that been there, done that.
Been there.
You know what I'm saying? And it was experiment. That shit flopped. Then he came back with Eminem, which they kind of saved each other. Let's be clear. They kind of saved each other because Dr. Dre was on a decline. He did the Firm. That flopped. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, he says it in his rhyme. I didn't say it flopped. He said it in his rhyme.
The Firm flopped.
Yeah. So he said.
But he was supposed to be involved with that project more than he was.
All right. Let's do this then. All right. Dr. Dre nor Eminem built 50 cents. That was already there. Only thing they had to do is just tweak that. 50 Cent was already 50 Cent before he got there. 50 Cent was already 50 Cent before he got there.
No.
50 Cent was already 50 Cent before he got there.
He was.
They just only had to just put their little tweaks on him. He was fine. They didn't have to build him.
No. Listen to what I'm saying.
No. Follow my narrative, sir. Before you cut me off.
That when Jay-Z and them were like, hey, you need to watch out for that 50 Cent.
50 Cent was 50 Cent was sir, listen to me. 50 Cent was already 50 Cent. So Dre really didn't have nothing to do with that. They just had to tweak him. They just had to really just give him a tune-up. Okay. Now after that, after 50 Cent, what was the star that either Eminem or Dr. Dre made? You can't really say Kendrick because that's TDE. Okay, man's a speechless. So therefore, if the game was sitting on the shelf over there with Dr. Dre, and it literally took 50 Cent to get him popping, does he have a point? I was sitting over here with you. You know what I mean? I had to stand next to 50. You know what I mean? I had to stand. Now, yes. Now this is when Dr. Dre comes in handy. Now, maybe I couldn't secure those certain people in those rooms. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I couldn't secure those features, those beats from Kanye. But hey, don't say those people wouldn't have did the same thing for 50 because 50 was hot. So they didn't need the Dr. Dre phone call for that. No. 50 could have made those same phone calls.
But listen what I'm saying.
And hold on, real quick. And if that's the case, while he was sitting over there, why didn't Dre make those phone calls while he was sitting there before 50 got there?
I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you about 50 Cent bringing game in. I'm not disagreeing with none of that. But what I'm saying is, where I disagree is the 50 Cent thing, which is the domino effect. And what I mean by that is, you were absolutely correct. 50 came in hot, buzzing, when he got to M.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
So he didn't make 50.
But no, I'm not saying he made him. I'm not saying he made him at all. Okay. But what I'm saying is, the stamp from Dr. Dre and M put him to somewhere else. But listen why. Listen why I say that. Because Eminem brought his fan base. Boom. Pulled. So when he's coming in under Shady Aftermath, all them people. So now what I'm saying is, and Dr. Dre, West Coast. So both of these guys are bringing their fans in too. So what I'm saying is, 50 came in. If he without any of them, if he would have signed to Streetwise, he would have sold 5 million records. But I'm saying he went diamond. Because they gave him another lane. That's all I'm saying. They gave him another lane.
Okay, Paco.
So I agree.
All right. Okay.
So whenever he gets to, when he brings Game out, yes, he's bringing everything that came with him from all them. his fans, everything, they're all going to Game too. So he put Game out there, and he's the one that pretty much introduced Game to the world.
I'm gonna bring it right back
but
here.
The domino effect came from up top.
Okay, the domino effect.
Dre signs M. M signs 50 to Shady Aftermath.
50 signs Game.
Game signs Aftermath G Unit.
Boom. Boom.
Right.
Okay.
Domino
All right.
effect.
Dude. Hey. Man's just stuffed in a fucking pow.
What?
Fool.
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, shit. Because my thing is this. You have to agree. Okay, you agree. Because my thing is this. Dre, his only deal, we can name the superstars, NWA. All the big names. But who did you build from scratch? Who did you build from scratch? You had Game. Game ended up a superstar. And what I'm saying is, with that being, all that stuff that Dre did once 50 gave him the co-sign for Game, how come he didn't do it himself? He had all the resources right there to make him a star. He didn't need 50 to make Game a star. Because you're Dr. Dre. You were the best beat maker in the world. You didn't need 50. You could have did with Game just the same thing you did with Eminem. You didn't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need to do that. You could have used your same resources. You know what I'm saying? The same resources you did for Eminem, the same quarterly supposed. Why didn't you do that for Game? Why did you have Game on the shelf just sitting there waiting? And you could have made him the same star just like you made them other gentlemen. If that's the case, if you're saying that only thing we need is a little Dre dust and just stand next to Dre, because I'm guaranteed to be a star. And I look at their rosters and say, man, they signed a lot of people. And I don't even like the way Eminem is handling the Griselda boys right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying that if Eminem made 50 Cent and he put him in all these shits and got my fan base here, how come he didn't do that with Slaughterhouse? How come he couldn't do that with, how come Dre couldn't do that with Game? You see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is, I think Game might got something here because one of his biggest singles was with Kanye, not with a Dr. Dre beat. It was a Kanye West. And then if you look at the rollout, Kanye is kind of cross-promoting with Game right now.
I'm not saying I still disagree with he's done more. I'm not saying he's not doing a lot right now. He's doing more for him now. But you can't say he did more for him in his whole career. Like, still, even we can sit here and say, you know, Dre didn't do this, Dre didn't do that. Still, when you say Game, they associate him with Dre.
How about this one then? Of course, because it's Game that always shouts Dre out. Yo, Dre, he should.
But why?
Because him and 50 was beefing. If it wasn't, it would have been 50. Because at the end of the day, okay, I'm from the West Coast, right? You're Dr. Dre, pretty much the godfather of thing. Why does it take the guy from the other side to get me hot? When you're supposed to be the guy that has the magic dust. Anything you touch turns to gold, right? So even if he could just walk away, cropper with him and say, yo, this is my new artist Game. And that's that.
But you can You can also say that's genius business by Dre.
How? No, it's not genius business because you could have got all the money and you had to cut 50 Cent in. So that's not genius business. When you could get all the money, but I got to cut you in because you got to make my artist hot. That's not genius, sir.
G-Unit.
No.
G-Unit and Shady, meaning M at the time.
Doesn't matter. Sir, come on.
G-Unit at the time is the hottest thing in the game.
Look.
Eminem's, Eminem. So, what I'm saying is, Pac, Dre, I got Game. I got this artist Game, right? Let me put him down here.
Okay.
And let 50 run with him. 50's the hottest thing in the game right now.
Why?
Domino effect, Pac. What is it?
This guy's totally not making
What
any
is it?
sense.
It's Shady Aftermath.
It's not making any sense.
G-Unit is under what? Shady Aftermath. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
okay,
Dre's getting all that, and it's aftermath.
The Paper Gangster just said that, yo, why would Dre, being a paper gangster, throw 50 Cent a bone? I don't need you. I am Dr. fucking Dre. Only thing I gotta do is say, get on your song and say, yo, it's Dr. Dre. Just check out my nigga gang. That's it. That's it.
Listen.
I can set you up with all. Sir, can you please Google how many songs that Dr. Dre produced on? He probably only did 2 songs on Game's first album. The rest was Just Blaze, Kanye, I think Timbaland. It was all types of people.
He only did a couple songs on Chronic.
So therefore, okay, so let's bring it home. Game could be right. Look at what Dre only is associated with big artists. NWA, 50 Cent, Eminem. Who else? Who is other big artists that he broke? I'm waiting.
Listen.
See, no, he's not getting my point. They're saying the game might be right. They're saying that he has not broke any artist. Game was sitting there on the sideline. I was with you the whole time, dog. You know what I'm saying? It took 50 Cent to put me in there. I was with you before 50 Cent was with you. You see what I'm trying to say? Game was with Dre before 50 Cent. So therefore, if I was with you before, it took this guy from New York that I don't even know, I had to get up under him to get me something.
You can have the last word after this. He didn't. He gave Game to 50.
Give him that?
He's making money off of it regardless.
He can make
why wouldn't I put him?
He's the paper
why wouldn't I put him?
He's just the one that said.
Why wouldn't I put him with the hottest thing going right now?
Why wouldn't Dre say, I'm the super hit maker. Get out of here, 50.
Well, listen. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna put it to you like this,
Oh my God.
Fuck. I'm gonna put it to you like this. Check it out.
Because the paperwork says.
No. No, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Game's a superstar, right? Just follow me. Game's a superstar. 50 is like, most. Probably 100 million, 200 million. You know what I mean? He's worth something.
Right there.
His name rings.
Right.
M probably worth about 300 million, somewhere around
It's talking
there.
about money.
Guess
We're talking
what?
about.
Guess what? Dre's a billionaire. So when I tell you shady aftermath, G Unit, shady aftermath, whenever all those things fall under aftermath, if I put Game under 50 Cent and he sells 10 million records, guess what the last thing you're gonna hear the last thing you see on the back of that CD when it says who's getting paid the money? What's the last name on it?
Sir, that's a logo deal. That's not.
Shady.
Aftermath.
No, it's not. No, it's
Aftermath.
not. No, it's not.
That's why he's the billionaire,
First of all,
he was smart enough to say, I'm going to put Game with 50 and let him blow the fuck up.
This is how
because I'm getting money off of that.
He's being hyperbolic. This is so hyperbolic.
I'm getting the money.
Because first of all, the last name you're going to see.
I'm done.
Okay, he's done. The last name you're going to see on this, sir, is Interscope. Am I right? The last name you're going to see on it is Interscope.
You're correct.
Okay, so that's wrong. No, sir, you shut your mic off. It's my turn. You said that you're done.
Billions.
You know what I mean? Do not make me mute you. First of all, Dre did not make billions off of music. He made billions off of headphones.
No, that sent him to billionaire status.
Okay, again.
That sent him to billionaire status.
We're going to bring this back home.
Like
Let's bring this back home. All right. We're going to establish how many stars that Dr. Dre made. NWA, he was just a producer. That was an all-star cast. Death Row, that's not him really being a boss. That's Suge. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
If you say 50 Cent
If
you say 50 Cent introduced Game, you can't say Dre didn't introduce Snoop.
Okay. Yes. That's one. That's one star. Hold on. One star.
Mega.
Okay. Did he create Daz? Hold on. Did Daz and Corrupt blow up like that? No, he did not. No, they did not. Or just a skill. Yes, they are. Okay. He left and he made his second shit. Been there, done that. Fucking Brick. Then he linked up with the firm. Brick. Then he linked up with the white girl that knows how to cook chicken. Eminem. And they kind of helped each other out. They validated each other. You know, you have a white guy, you know what I'm saying? They validated each other. So,
did.
You know what I'm saying? He was just riding on Eminem. He didn't put out Mailman. He didn't put out Hitman or none of those guys that was on Aftermath. Come on. What else did he put out besides Eminem? What else?
Wait, 1 second though, bro.
Sir, I was supposed to have the floor.
Besides Eminem.
I was supposed to have the floor.
Besides Eminem.
I was supposed to have the floor. I was supposed to have the floor, but he put out Eminem, came out with 2001. What stars did he break from 2001? What breakout stars from the 2001? None. No breakout stars. No spin-off stars. Then 50 Cent comes in the fold. Game is sitting there. He needs Game there. What? Now, why would you throw this man a bone when your fucking label is goddamn trash and you've been sitting here working with this gentleman for over fucking years? Because you can't break him. Listen, why would I put my underboss up there? Okay. So, all right. After that, let's give him all the credit for that. Let's just roll with him. Let's just say that Dre threw 50 a bone. What after that? What after the Game? Who's this order after the Game? You can't say Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick Lamar is TDE. That's the distribution there. Who else is this star, sir? And I understand, 50 Cent's been in the game for damn near 20 years. Who else is the star, sir?
Listen.
Puff Daddy has broken more stars.
Listen.
Look, who is the star?
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Exactly. So the Game could be right by saying that Kanye West, you know what I'm saying, by putting me in positions, he's gave me the hits. He's did this stuff.
Tell you why you say that it's wrong. Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Listen, this is why you said.
I can't wait to get the Wire talk. I mean, damn it.
Here it is. You said that the Game is a superstar.
I never said that, sir.
What?
I never said the Game was a superstar.
We're gonna play it back.
I never said the Game was a superstar.
We're gonna play it back.
I never said the Game was a superstar.
Okay. Well, is he?
I said no.
He's not a superstar.
No. Not to me. No, he's not. A superstar is like Britney Spears to me. Madonna, people that fill in.
Put it this way:
the Game is known.
Yes,
he's known.
Very well known.
He's known. He's popular. He's not a superstar though.
Very well known.
He's not a superstar.
He's
superstar is Prince that fills arenas.
What I'm saying is he had his moment and he sold millions of records. And he can still fill up a stadium.
He definitely cannot fill up a fucking stadium. No. He can fill up a show. He can fill up a bar. Okay, the Game could put 15,000 tops.
Okay.
15. Tops, and that's tops. Like in America, I don't know what he does in Europe. Probably in Europe, he probably does 50,000.
He has probably about.
Sir, I need
like 3 platinum albums. We'll say.
No, 2.
2. So he has 2 platinum albums.
2.
And
both of them under 50.
So he if we're talking superstars, he's a B range superstar.
See.
So he's a B. So
B minus.
C. We know him because of what?
50 cents. Hater or lover, the underdogs.
How do you get the 50 Cent, Pac? How do you get the 50 Cent?
Dr. Dre.
Thank you.
Okay, but
Thank you.
Dog, he
is not. He doesn't sell one fucking record if he didn't get the Dre, and Dre said, you know what? I'm gonna put you under my G Unit label. I'm gonna put you under my G Unit label and run with the hottest thing in the game right now, so I can make a lot of fucking money off.
You're a liar. That guy Game was on this guy's label for fucking damn near a decade.
Basically, he got a whole bunch of labels under his umbrella.
Yes,
it's all under Dre.
He wasn't under Dre for decades.
He was under Dre for about I threw some ketchup. He was under Dre for years before 50 Cent was there came here. And Dre couldn't break him. Again, so let's talk about it. See, he's still not keeping it going. Okay, let's do that. Dre made Game the star. Who else?
Snoop.
No. After Game. What did he say, Snoop? After Game.
The only one that even comes to mind is Kendrick. But that don't have nothing to do with it.
Okay. So if so are you saying
Kanye had more to do with his success, did more for him than Dre's ever did?
I'm showing you a pattern, sir, and saying that this guy hasn't. 50 Cent was already a star. Okay, when we're dealing with Dre, 50 Cent was already a star. 50 Cent, anybody would have signed 50 Cent. Eminem, they saved each other. The Game was already sitting on your label. You couldn't do nothing with them until 50 Cent got there. Okay? You had to give 50 Cent had to stamp him. You couldn't get out there as Drake and stamp him. Being from the same neighborhood, Compton, you couldn't say, hey yo, this is Dre, this is my new artist, The Game. You needed 50 Cent to do it, and people said, okay, and you said, you know what, just because I can't break him, I'm gonna give you points on the package. Like, dog, can you make stars or can you not? You cannot make stars. You can't make stars. So I'm saying The Game might have a point. Listen, you might have helped me out, but you didn't make me a star. Other people made me a star. I was under you for years. It took 50 Cent. Look what Kanye's doing for me now. Dr. Dre probably he wasn't even invited to the Super Bowl.
Oh boy,
and I rest my case.
Wow.